You're listening to Transformational Thinkers with Sara Sheehan, the global podcast where growth-minded CEOs and executive leaders get real-world strategies on business transformation, talent development, and mastering change management. Each episode brings actionable lessons, candid conversations with C-level innovators, and human capital strategies from around the world. If you're ready to scale, optimize your organization, and lead breakthrough change, you're in the right place. Let's unlock enterprise growth and success together. Welcome to Transformational Thinkers. Today's episode is for CEOs and C-suite leaders who know that mastering change capability is more than a survival skill. It's a strategic asset for organizations facing volatility, technology disruption, and evolving stakeholder expectations. Let's be honest, the old model of transformation, slow, siloed, and heavily consultant-driven, is obsolete. Research shows that nearly 70% of large-scale transformation efforts fail, and the root cause almost always comes down to one thing: neglecting the human side of change. If you want to avoid being another terrifying statistic in a McKinsey white paper, stick with me. Let's cut to the chase. Why is cohort-based change management training, especially a private, customized program for your leadership team, outperforming every legacy transformation approach? Why cohort-based change works. First, shared learning means organizational alignment. If you send a couple of managers to a seminar, you'll upskill a few individuals, but when you enroll your entire leadership cohort, you ignite real movement company-wide. Suddenly, everyone's speaking the same language of transformation. You accelerate ROI, and more importantly, you build a powerful peer network that dismantles silos and sparks cross-functional collaboration. Second, modern change capacity is about agility. In the last few years, the number of major organizational changes employees face shot from 2 per year to over 10. No leader can afford to fly blind anymore. The ability to pivot, adapt, and align your people behind each new initiative is the ultimate differentiator. Compelling data. What really moves the needle? Consider these data points. Organizations with robust change management capabilities are 6 times more likely to meet or exceed their project objectives. Enterprises that develop change capability internally rather than just renting talent from consultants outperform peers on both speed and sustainability of transformation outcomes. Gen Z and millennial leaders now expect transformation processes for change and workplace cultures that value adaptability. If you can't deliver, talent will walk to your competition. Client insights, the real world impact. Let me share a story. One client, an enterprise software company, had been through consulting-driven transformations with playbooks, burned-out teams, and little to show for it a year later. We provided a private course for a senior leader as a part of my Mastering Change Management program. Not only did they navigate a strategic initiative and new software with minimal disruption or productivity dip, but engagement increased, their time to adoption for new business processes were significantly reduced compared to previous transformation attempts. What made the difference? It wasn't more PowerPoints or email from the top. It was having a safe space to discuss meaningful, relevant business challenges and real-time coaching on customized approaches that private cohorts enable. My approach always aligns with these foundational principles. Change is not a project. It's a mindset and a muscle that must be built across the organization. Data is essential. We measure change adoption rates, employee feedback, and real business metrics, not just activity. Lasting change starts with authentic leader involvement, not change by mandate. Executive insight: why CEO buy-in matters. CEOs, you set the tone. The difference between performative change and real breakthroughs is your willingness to lead from the front and to build leadership at every level. Leadership bench strength is now a must-have, not a nice-to-have. When your executive team walks the talk in a private trusted cohort, the credibility with the broader organization is immediate. Suddenly, people believe this is real. We're in this together. Private cohorts versus public programs. The case for customization. A question I get often: why opt for a private cohort instead of joining a standard change management seminar? Here's why. Private cohorts can be customized around your unique culture, business triggers, and transformation goals. Confidentiality enables your top team to tackle real urgent issues that would never be aired in a generic classroom. The peer learning dynamic creates a lasting network of support that persists long after the course ends. A recent Harvard study found that cohort-based, organization-wide training delivers organization-level improvements far faster than scattered individual enrollment. Shared learning builds powerful internal networks and accelerates time to impact. Smarter implementation: how mastering change management delivers. With my program, you receive hands-on learning with real-world cases tailored to your organization's challenges, collaborative coaching that addresses both the technical how and the human why of change, tools to build a sustainable culture of adaptability, not just a once-and-done workshop. We use modern data-backed frameworks like ADKAR to track progress, reinforce new behaviors, and continuously refine your results. And yes, we measure outcomes, everything from adoption rates to engagement metrics and business KPIs translated into executive dashboards for leaders who demand evidence. Ready for your next level transformation? If you're listening and thinking, our team is facing too many pivots to keep gambling on old methods, it's time for a smarter, more scalable approach. I invite you to schedule a discovery call with me. We'll talk candidly about your business triggers, aspirations, and the bespoke private cohort that can strengthen your leadership pipeline and deliver measurable transformation. Whether you lead a Fortune 500 or a scaling mid-market company, remember, building change capability isn't just insurance for the future. It's the fastest way to thrive, no matter what the market throws your way. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Transformational Thinkers. To learn more about private cohorts, visit my website or book your discovery call using the scheduling link in the show notes. Step forward today as an architect of change for your organization and your leadership legacy.